What up? Back in the island. If this is your first time here, we buy, sell, collect, trade video games, vintage t-shirts, toys, anything like that brings back nostalgia. We like sell it, collect it, trade it, and we make money. And then we hit flea markets, yard sales, Facebook Marketplace, anything and everything. But today it was raining outside, so there's no flea marketing. However, today is Sunday. We've sold, I think, 26 things on eBay. We've made like $1,300 this weekend. So I'm going to show you what sold. We're going to talk, hang out, and just go through some stuff, man. I got my voice back. The past like 3 or 4 videos, I couldn't really speak very well because I was sick, unfortunately. But your boy is back. I am speaking. You can hear me. So let's just jump into it, man. Let me tell you sort of what's going on. First off, I have a little bit more time left here where I'm stationed at. I am in the Army and I'm PCSing soon. I thought I was leaving a lot earlier, but I have a few more months left where I'm at right now. So we're going to keep doing what we're doing here. So yeah, that's the first thing. Second thing is I've been trying to get this PS3, I think it's the limited edition God of War maybe. I've been trying to get this thing to work, but it is stuck on this right here. It says restoring, do not turn off system, but it will not go past 5%. If you guys know how to fix this problem, let me know in the comment section below because I would love to get this thing fixed so I can get it listed on eBay and sold because this is like, I don't know, like $150+ system. I don't need it for the collection, so let me know if you know how to fix it. But yeah, so I'm going to go over here. I got a bunch of games I got to pull. I got some consoles that sold up here. I'm pretty sure all 3 of these consoles sold. The GameCube, PS3 Slim, PS2 Fat Boy, which is cool. Check this out. Boom, look at that, Rent-A-Center. If you know, you know, man. I had no idea that Rent-A-Center had PS2s back in the day. Someone in the comment section, I made a video, I guess a couple of weeks ago about picking that up and had the Rent-A-Center sticker on the bottom of it. They were like, man, Rent-A-Center's still a thing. I had no idea. But yeah, you could rent this thing and pay it off. Like, I don't know if it's like weekly, bi-weekly, or monthly or whatever, but someone had that one point in time, but it sold, and it sold for like $99. So, but yeah, I'm gonna pull all the stuff right here. This is my like eBay store setup. Like, I have a bunch of overflow stuff over here. I know it looks crazy, but I thought I was like moving. So I started to like try to pack stuff up and go through things, and I started to sell off my collection like drastically, you know, by taking and dropping this stuff off at a local game store. But since I have a little bit more time, I'm just going to do some crazy deals on my eBay store and try to sell this stuff like online, but you know, cheap, but at least get a little bit more than what I would at my local game store. But yeah, so we're going to pull this stuff, and then we'll talk a little bit about these consoles here. I still haven't listed this stuff on eBay yet because there's a couple things wrong. Like, this great console works everything, but I did realize the reset button right here, like, it kind of a little bit sticky. So I'm going to have to take this thing apart, and try to figure out why that reset button is a little bit sticky before I post this online for sale. But it does have 2 matching controllers, and I'm pretty sure this is the Toys R Us exclusive, the English version. So I'll explain that to you guys in a later video. But yeah, I got to go through this stuff. Like some of the PS2s right here are missing like the face plates, so I'm gonna have to fix those. These right here I just haven't listed yet because the cords over here, they're in here, but it's all tangled up, and I'm just trying to prioritize what I got going on in here, man, because there's a lot. So I'm getting my gaming computer right now fixed because the battery actually went out on it. It's a Nitro 5, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, this is the computer that I was using to like play games, edit, and all my stuff on, and the battery just like stops. Like, even if I plug it up to the charger, it don't work. So I got the new battery coming in on Tuesday, which is 2 days from now. I'll replace that because we are enhancing the YouTube channel. I got some new stuff coming for 2026. I'm thinking about launching it maybe on Christmas Day, Christmas Eve, kind of like what I'm going to be doing. Still, you know, reselling, video game collecting, all the type yard sale, flea marketing, just making money and then building a collection type stuff. But yeah, it's going to be a little bit of a twist, man. I think you guys are going to like it. So hopefully around Christmas time, it should be dropping if I can get the computer up and running, because this computer here, let me clear the stuff out of the way. This thing is what I've been editing all of my YouTube videos on. And I use DaVinci Resolve. But what I can't do is I can't have DaVinci Resolve and OBS downloaded onto this system. So if you know what OBS is and the DaVinci Resolve editing system, it takes up a lot of storage space. And when I try to run them both, it gets real glitchy and my computer pretty much freezes up and crashes. So I had to remove OBS and I'm just using DaVinci Resolve. That's what I've been editing all these videos on right here, if you guys are wondering. But this computer, I can run both of them on it. So on Tuesday, if the battery gets resolved and it works, then I can download both softwares on here, and then I can start creating what I want to in future videos, which I think you guys are gonna like. I think the internet's gonna like, because we love watching people find great deals, selling great deals, and making money from stuff we find yard selling, flea marketing, thrift stores. I don't want to tell too much, but just wait until around Christmas time, which is about a week and a half from now, and I'm gonna start dropping those videos if I can get this bad boy working. But without further ado, I'm not going to waste your time, so I'm going to go ahead and pick all the 20-something items that I sold, and then I'm going to show you what I sold, what they sold for, so you can get a general idea of what to look for whenever you're out yard selling and flea marketing, and see what is selling in late 2025. And yeah, man, I'm just glad my voice is back. Unfortunately, it rained today, so there's no flea markets or yard sales, but without further ado, we're going to still have a good time. We're going to jump into this stuff, and let me get this stuff picked out right now. So let's do a little bit of magic right here. Jump, boom, 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 boom. Yeah, man. So I got everything laid out right here already. So I got some stuff up here, as you can see. Then I have the consoles laid out down here. I got about majority of everything like laid out right here. I have some stuff in my storage unit that I have to go pick up tomorrow. But I'm going to go ahead and get all this stuff packaged up real fast, and I'll show you real fast. See if you can see this right here. So we have sold, well, it was 27. Now it's 28 items. But as you can see, for $1,356.22. That is what we made this weekend selling all of this stuff, these consoles, and then a few items in my storage shed. But this is like 20-ish items right here that I'll show you. That we sold. This is what's selling in, you know, right now in the current time, which is obviously my biggest thing that I sell is video games, electronics. But in my storage unit, I have some like random stuff that I sell, like clothing, which I have like 3 or 4 pairs of jeans that I sold and a pair of tennis shoes. If I see that stuff, especially if it has like tags still on it, like of different brands that I know, like, I don't know, Abercrombie, however you say it, or Hollister, stuff like, you know, that, Levi jeans. If it still has the tags on it, I will pick it up, especially if it's super cheap. I will get it, list it, and I'll put it in my storage unit where I have like my overflow stuff, and I usually keep all my video games, electronics within this room right here, as you can see. And yeah, I got my light box over here, which is where I do most of my video games. I have my bigger light box right here, which I do consoles, or if I have larger items, like I haven't even listed this yet, super dirty, but you see this guitar right here for, I believe, the PS3, which this is like a $50-$60 guitar. I just haven't listed it yet because I still, if you can see, it's real dirty. I gotta clean all this stuff up, whatever, but I'll put it over here in the light box. This is actually what I'm listening to right now. If you know, you know. While I'm, you know, finding the stuff to ship out on eBay for you guys, I listen to music in the background. But this over here, my light box right here, I've been listing a lot of the Yu-Gi-Oh cards. If you watched some of my previous videos, you saw that I picked up some insane Yu-Gi-Oh cards at a flea market, and I've been going through trying to learn about these cards because I don't know too much about Yu-Gi-Oh. I also have some Pokemon cards down here. This is all Wizards of the Coast stuff right here. Got some, you know, crazy holographic cards I've been listing on eBay. This is all extras. I do have like my personal collection, so that's like all extra stuff that I don't need for my Pokemon cards. Yu-Gi-Oh! I do not collect, so I've been trying to list that stuff as much as possible. But we're going to package this stuff up right here. This is typically what I use to package up. 6x6 boxes good for like controllers, or even like I got one controller here, and then I have a mug right here. I do from time to time pick up coffee mugs because they do sell. I don't have a crazy stockpile, but if you can see, this is what I have right now currently. I've had probably like 3 or 4 times this amount just picking up over the summer at yard sales and flea markets. I'll ship those in these 6x6x6 boxes. And then a lot of times if I have like Nintendo Switches and stuff, I'll ship them in this size box right here, which is 11 by 7.5 by 5.5 box. And then all of my consoles, usually I will ship them in this size right here, which fits consoles perfectly in them, which is a 12 by 8 by 10. And I have my bubble wrap right over there that I will wrap them up really well. And then all of my video games, 9 times out of 10, I can ship them in these right here, which the size is, boom, right here. It's a 6 by 9 by 1. This is what I ship majority of my games in. Oh, excuse me, unless they're like, if they're a real expensive game like this right here, obviously this is going to go in probably a 6x6 box right there if it fits pretty well. And I will, you know, bubble wrap this up because this is more of an expensive game. Or if there's a really expensive game, like say this was like $100 game right here, I'd put this in a box as well. I would not put this in a bubble mailer just to make it more protective, you know. But majority of stuff right here will go in a 6 by 9 bubble mailer, and I've had no issues with it, and I've sold over 5,000 items on eBay. So yeah, I'm going to package this stuff up right now, and I'll show you what it looks like after it is packaged up. And yeah, man, it's gonna be crazy, so let's get it. Yeah, I'm glad my voice is back and we're back at it once again, man. Yeah. Okay, so you see me package up like 5 items right now of all the games and stuff right here. So I want to quickly show you. Let me pull this out of the way. Let me show you this right here. So I have this ruler like taped on my desk right here with my scale. But the ruler right here taped so I can easily see what the dimensions are. It's just, you know, most of them are between 7 and 8 inches, and then 7 inches right here. That I can just place the package right here and get the dimensions, and then I can put up here to see the weight, and then I can put it in the eBay label area to where I can put the dimensions and the weight to get my label printed out, which is printed out right here from this machine right here, which is the laser. It's like the heat laser. There's actually no ink involved in it. It just prints it straight onto the sticker, which I'll show you right here. This is a sticker that I can just peel right off. I take it off. Let me show you. Take it off, and then just it's hard to do this one-handed. See if I can get it. Boom. See that? It's just a sticker. See that? Right here. Boom, boom. It's a sticker, and then I can just place it right on the envelope after this got all the information put on here. Also, I'm not going to show you the information there because I don't want to show people's address or my address. But yeah, that is what I'm doing right here with all this stuff. I'm putting all the labels on here, and that's kind of like my setup. I got the ruler, the scale right here, and my label printer right here. So yeah, man, that's what I'm doing right now. I showed you like 5 of these. I'm going to go ahead and package everything else up, and then I'll quickly show you how I package up the consoles also. But let me get this packaged up, and we'll get to the consoles right now. So yeah, man, I love this stuff. It's crazy. I know, it's awesome. Alright, so I forgot I sold a few Pokemon cards right here that I already had in my collection. These are the 5 right here, Wizard of the Coast cards. So typically what I'll do is I'll take the Pokemon card itself. It's already in a sleeve. But I will put it in between 2 pieces of really thick cardboard. Put it just like that. And then I'll tape it all over. And then put it in a bubble mailer that has obviously bubble wrap already in it. But that's how I'll do these 5 right here. And I'll show you quickly on how I do that, because with this being thick like that already keeps it from bending in the mail, and I've had 0 issues shipping out trading cards just like this. So yeah, let me get these 5 cards right here. This already looks crazy, I know, but as you can see, I've got pretty much everything packaged up, minus this right here, and then some jeans and some shoes in my storage unit, which I'll get that tomorrow. But yeah, man, it's crazy. I know. It's really messy. I know most YouTube videos of packing stuff up, it's always clean and all that, but this is the reality right here. This is real-time packaging up stuff, what it actually looks like. Like, look, this is taller than I am right here. It's crazy. But this is like $1,300 worth of stuff that I sold this past weekend. I'm showing you because if I can do it, you can do it. There's no secret to this stuff. You just got to get out there, grind, find the stuff, source it, list it on eBay or whatever platform you're selling on, and you can be doing the same thing that I am. But let me get these packaged up right now because it is getting late and I got work tomorrow. So let's get it and finish this up. Yeah, man. So now that I showed you everything that we sold, how sort of I package everything up that I've had no issues with, how I package this stuff, ship it out, hardly ever have any issues with this stuff. You know, it all works. That's how I do it anyways. It works for me, may not work for you or others, I don't know, but it's been successful for me over this past year. But that's how I ship stuff out. And now, you know, I still got to go through and figure all this stuff out. A couple issues, you know, I got to fix the reset button on that so I can get that listed for sale. I just have to get this stuff posted. I got some cool, you know, McDonald's plates right here, because I told you I don't sell just, you know, video games. I sell a little bit of everything. If there's value there and high demand, your boy's going to sell it. So I'm just showing you guys how I do it so you can do it. If you're really knowledgeable on certain things, it don't have to be just video games. You might be knowledgeable on DVDs, shoes, clothing, golf clubs, shoot, I don't know, Harley Davidson items, postcards, whatever it can be. You can do the same that I do. Just go to yard sales, flea markets, estate sales, find the stuff, you know, you buy it cheap and then you sell it, you know, cheap as well, but more than what you paid for. And that way you're always moving product, and you take the money that you do make and then you invest it into buying more product, rinse and repeat, as to what I like to say. And yeah, man, then it turns into a full-blown business. Like, this is just a side hustle that I do that is just is blown up. It's crazy. It's exciting. I love doing this stuff. I love waking up on the weekends and going sourcing all this stuff. Yeah, it's just a wild ride. Now, obviously, documenting it on YouTube. But, hey, we have a lot of stuff planned for 2026. Some new additions coming to my YouTube channel. I want to keep giving you guys the best content. I know I'm always showing, how, you know, me going out sourcing this stuff. But I just want to, you know, help you guys to better your journeys as well, and then keep you entertained. So, man, I'm excited for 2026. So please stay tuned. If you haven't already, hit the thumbs up, subscribe, because you're not going to want to miss this upcoming year, because it's going to be wild, man. I'm telling you. So, but yeah, you already know. Till tomorrow's video, stay awesome, guys.